Hey Sean, what's going on, man?
Well, it's good to hear your voice, Chris.
Sweet. How's your
Hey,
day?
very good. Before we get started, do you it does Tuesday that Central Time? I think his time would be 10 a.m. Tuesday work for you?
10 a.m. Central Time, Tuesday.
Yeah, it's Arizona time, whatever Arizona time is.
So it'll be noon my time. Yeah, that'll work.
Okay, I'll send you guys a Zoom link.
Okay. And I'm gonna send you my email. So it pops up on my calendar.
Oh, you'll send me your email and then I'll send it to your email.
Yeah, so you because I know you have his email, and then you just plug mine in there too. I'm gonna send you a direct message now.
Okay, perfect. And if you can delete those other cards on the Webster or on the Go High level, and then I'll call my bank and I'll start fresh and let them know that I'm gonna do that. Now, I would imagine when I tell them the name of your company that they're looking out for,
Mhm.
that popped up.
Yep.
Okay, all right, perfect. Thanks, Chris.
I sent you a direct message on the Zoom, so you can send
Excellent,
the calendar invite to that one.
excellent.
Sweet. Travis, what's up, man?
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, can't complain, baby. You having a pretty good day?
Yeah, pretty good. A little under the weather. Other than that, no complaints.
Awesome. All right, let me go live in the group, gentlemen. Give me 1 second. We got some hot fire today, for sure. So it's a red hot fire. Let's see what we got. Let's see over here. Make that we're live. Okay, looks like we are live. Okay, perfect, perfect. Excuse me. So pretty much what we're going to be talking about and showing you guys how to do is actually find and place virtual assistants into your business. I was actually able to do this myself, and I'm going to pretty much just show you exactly how I did it, how I was able to get some really good results in just a few days. So if any of you guys have any questions, feel free to post them in the comments or just come out mute and I can answer those questions for you. All right. Before we start, I want to post a link real quick inside the comments, just in case anybody who's watching wants to jump on. Sweet. So posted that. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna share my screen here real quick, and we'll go ahead and dive in. Looks like I got a couple people in the waiting room. 1 second. Hey, Aaliyah, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, can't complain. See the gang's out here. We're gonna have a great time today. All right, so let me share my screen and we will rock and roll.
Do we need to be on camera?
Yep, you sure do. There we go. Oh yeah. Can you all see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet, sweet. So like I mentioned in the post, I'm going to show everybody how I was able to get 100 virtual assistant applicants with just one Facebook post. Now I got those 100 applicants in about 4 days in total. Pretty much put the job posting out there. I was able to get some really good traction. I'm going to actually show everybody the numbers and also show everybody the process on how to do this too. So first, I want to just show the proof in the pudding. So everybody the numbers here real quick. So if you look here These are the screenshot from last week. We were able to get 141 applicants to come through. We did have them go through a series of questions and qualification processes. So we were able to filter that 141 to 12. So we're able to really trim the fat so we can focus on people we can actually partner up with, so we can have good quality service with. And I'm going to walk through how those steps kind of work. But all this came from organic. I didn't pay $1, didn't pay anything. I just simply posted, gave them a way to go through and answer a few questions. I was able to go ahead and speak to a couple people and get somebody placed. I actually was able to place somebody last week, so this is actually going to get you guys in place really good. Now, the first step is going to be joining Facebook groups. Facebook groups is a very powerful component. You can use it to get in front of a lot of people really, really quickly. I typically recommend joining about 10 groups in total, and that'll give you a good pool of people you can get in front of. And all the groups need to be virtual assistants based. So if you just type in virtual assistants inside of Facebook, it'll be able to pop up for you. Then you can, go and join some of those groups. Aaliyah, I see you doing it right now. I love it. She hopped up. She said, "I'm on it." I love it. Well, you jump in, you type that in, and you'll get a whole list of groups. I'm actually going to show you what this looks like in a sec. Now, once you get those groups, you have all 10 of them in place. You want to make sure that you're organized. That's a really, really important thing. So you want to make sure you have a spreadsheet that you can use to keep everything nice and dialed in. Now, this is what you want it to look like, and you can add more columns if you want. But the Facebook group name, the link to the group, the link to your post, and then also if you posted in the group or not. Because sometimes in these groups, you do have to wait for the post to be approved. So you want to be able to see if the post is approved or not. I'm actually going to show you mine, so you can kind of see what I mean. This just keeps it really, really simple. Now, once you join the group, you're going to create a post. This is my exact post. You see I posted this on May 6th, and I provided all the details that I wanted when it comes to filling this position. It's really, really simple. There's no reason to get complicated, but I lay everything out so you know exactly what to expect when they're reaching out to me. Part-time position, we're doing anywhere between 20 to 30 hours. Pay starts at a $250, chance for increase in pay, after a probation period is over. And then hours of flexibility to be decided. Now, with this specific position that I'm looking to fill is very low barrier of entry, so it doesn't take much to do. But if you have more complicated things, you'll be able to bump up that pay. This is based off of what you want to have them do. But with mine, it's just really simple stuff. Now, once you post it, you're gonna get a lot of comments. You're gonna get a lot of comments. You're gonna get a lot of engagement, hearts, likes, the whole shebang. Now you're gonna engage with each and every person. So you're gonna go in, you're gonna comment on the people who said they're interested. So you can shoot them a DM. Usually they'll DM you directly. My DMs is filled. Like people just DM me left and right. So you're gonna reach out to each and every person in the comments. So you can go in and start that conversation. All right, from step 1 to 3, any questions so far? We're pretty straightforward.
Straightforward.
Sweet. Let's see if anybody on the live have any questions. Give me one sec.
Hey, we can, Chris,
Talk to me.
once we initially made, what we're looking for, could
Mhm.
a landing page be on there instead?
Sure can. That's actually what I'm using.
Okay.
So I'm going to show you what it looks like in a sec. But a landing page is what we're going to use to actually qualify each and every applicant. So that's how I was able to weed out so many of the people and only focus on the people who I felt who would be the best fit for us. All right. Jeff said he thought this was about getting life leads. Oh no, not today. We got a lot of life leads training. What type of life insurance you sell, man? We got training on that all day long. I'm just posting the comments and I'll be able to answer that question if you need me to. All right, step 4. is going to be having each and every applicant go through a skills assessment. Now, skills assessment is what I use to qualify the people. And what I have them do, go through anywhere between 9 to 15 questions that are grammatical questions. So, and I'm gonna show you some examples here in just a sec, but you know how they work. Just fill in the blank with the right answer to complete the sentence. Just really simple things. So we know that the applicants that are coming through have at least a simple understanding of, how to communicate. And we also want to make sure that they're tech savvy as well. And I'm going to show you some, like I said, show you some examples here in just a sec. But the skills assessment really helps weed out, a lot of the tire kickers. Now, here's an example of what the landing page looks like. And I'm gonna go through the questions here in just a bit. But each and every person who commented on my post went to this page and they answered 12 questions. And those questions, like I said, are gonna be really based off of their skill when it comes to the grammatical things. Now, once they complete that, they've answered all the questions. We wanna have them go through one additional final step. And that's gonna be to shoot a 3 to 5 minute video telling us about them, why they feel like they'll be a good fit to work with the company. And then also so you can get an understanding of their way of communication. So this is going to be a really solid game changer because it's not just enough to go through the skills assessment. You have to go through that next step to really be considered for an interview.
Hey, Chris, I have a question on that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Just so I heard you correctly, you mentioned something about they're going to create a video.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Tell me, maybe of a simpler way. I've noticed, just aside from maybe WeTransfer, I think they was able to do it a little bit better. I just noticed sending emails or sending anything with a video, I end up being challenged because they say the data's too big. So would they be sending it to somewhere on your page? And how would they send it? And what's the easiest way that they won't run into the problem that I've run into so many times that just data's too big, we can't send it?
Yeah. So they can send it through email because this process here is going to be sent through email. And then they'll use a platform like Loom. Loom is a screen record software, and you can actually just copy and paste the link. And
okay, so Loom will work easier because it's just a link.
Correct, yeah.
Okay.
But that, like I said, really helps, you see them, see how good they can communicate. And then you can determine, who you want to send an invitation to do an interview. Great question. Let's see. Jeff says he sells IULs and annuities. Okay, sweet. All right, Jeff, our bread and butter is actually mortgage protection and final expense. Annuities is something that we're working on. We just don't provide that at the moment. I do apologize about that. But I'll definitely keep you in the loop, once we get that rolling. All right, steps 6. I want to show you an example here real quick before we move forward. So this is what the email looks like. So thank you for submitting your application. And then we have them reply back with an email with the video. So Sean, I think this will answer your question. So this have popped up on mine when I got that email. But he just uploaded his upload his video though. Now, once you go through the video, you find an applicant that you want to invite to an interview. You're going to send them an email just like this. It's going to be a little bit different, of course, with them giving them a link to actually schedule a call with you. And by having them go through these steps, you're able to make sure that you're talking to people who can, 1, follow directions, 2, that can communicate well, and they're also 3, tech savvy enough to execute any tasks that you want them to complete.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah.
So as you're explaining this, I'm seeing this as selfishly for recruiting people from a referral business for ACA, but in general, and I see what you're using it for, but as a whole, is there some other reason why this wouldn't be for Medicare, looking for clients, this wouldn't be looking for ACA clients, you're just looking for someone to help you that you're going to pay.
Right. So you can definitely use this strategy in when it comes to generating traffic and generating leads for your business. And when we did the training on how to generate leads through Facebook groups a couple of weeks ago, this was actually the process that I use for that process. So we talked about, you know, how you can actually collaborate with group owners and do a presentation or live on their group. You would actually use this same fundamental process. Give them a landing page, collect the information, then reach out to them. It wouldn't be as intricate as far for the hoops they'll go through, but fundamentally it'll be simple.
And do you make it simple? I tell you what, you got to keep on top of your information. You're always providing new stuff.
Yeah.
Do you provide like a link to Loom or anything to make it easier for people? Because I figure each step that you can make it easier for them to move forward, or they just
Well,
let them figure it out on their own.
Well, if it's an applicant, I want them to figure it out on their own. Now,
Okay.
if it's a client or somebody you want to do business with, I would just give them a link,
Okay.
100%. Now, the last and final part is going to be the actual the contract, the agreement that you have with the virtual assistant. You can pretty much go on Google and snatch up a couple templates, or you can even use ChatGPT to create one for you. Really, really simple. Just lay out the job description so you understand what they're going to be signing up for. And then you can just send it to them through Sign Request, which is a free software. And then you can have them just sign it, just send it back to you so you have it for your records. Or you can use DocuSign, which is a paid software, things like $20 or something. Either or works. This just gives you the opportunity to get them to sign the document so you have it for your records. And just by following those 7 steps, you'll be able to easily find and source a virtual assistant into your business. And you can start delegating those tedious tasks, whether it's following up with leads, sending out birthday postcards, or anything tedious that you do continuously that you simply want to get off your plate so you can focus more on income producing activities. All right.
Okay. Now I do have a question. Since you're recording this is going to be in the videos that we have and being part of the group, correct?
Yep, sure will.
Okay. And the step-by-step that you did, you went through them.
Mhm.
If I just follow that and put in my information, I'm fine, or are there certain tricks or pieces of information that I'm going to need that you have in another video? Or
Oh, no, it's all here.
It's all here.
Yes, yes, all here. I'm actually going to show what I did, so you can actually see it in real time.
Okay.
And then if you use the whole video, you'll 100% be able to get somebody in place. No question. All right, let's check the live real quick. See if we got anybody. Hey, Mike, I see you watching, man. Hey, let me know you got any questions. If anybody else is on the live and they have any questions, want to know what we got going on, feel free to post in the comments. All right, so let's go through some live examples. So first I want to show you my spreadsheet. So this is a spreadsheet. I had a few more than 10, had 16 in total as far for groups, just because some of the groups you have to wait for the post to be approved. So to help kind of fill that void, I just joined a couple extra groups to speed the process up a little bit. But this is what I was referring to earlier. I have the group name, the link to the group, the link to the post, and if I was able to post in the group. The green, of course, means that I was able to post in the group. The yellow means that I posted in a group. I'm just waiting for it to be approved. And that's why I've marked all these yellow. Like I said, we keep it nice and simple. So let's go to my post. This is one of the groups that I joined. If you want to join this group, feel free. But this is the post that I put together. This is the same exact one that I screenshotted. And you can see I got 51 comments. So I got a lot of people to engage with this post. And this doesn't even count the people who liked it. But like I said, it explains exactly what we're doing, about the position, the pay, the hours, the whole shebang. Keeping it really, really simple.
Chris, I got another question.
Yeah, go ahead.
I would imagine once you have this rocking and rolling, you'd almost need to hire somebody to monitor this if you've got a bunch of posts to keep up to date with everything.
Oh, no, you shouldn't have to.
You shouldn't have
because once they go through the process of answering the questions and then replying back with a video, you're gonna have a very small percentage of people actually do that. So you may have to engage with it a little bit once it starts, but once you start filling up the pipeline, start sitting at the link enough times, you won't have to touch it.
Okay.
Sweet. All right. Now, once they see this post, they engage. They say, "Hey, I wanna hop on. I'm interested." You can see I even posted a comment here with the link to the post. I mean, with the link to the assessment. So I'm going to take you to the assessment, show you what it looks like. They're going to come to this page here. Like I said, keep it really, really simple. They're going to click this button, click next. They're going to fill in their information. All right. All right, now we're going to go through the skills part. Name, email, and we'll go through the skills part. So like I mentioned, we want them to be able to communicate effectively. So we want them to be able to fill in these questions. So let me just show you real quick.
Hey, Mr. Simple.
Mr. Simple, what's going on?
I see what you're doing, but I
Uh-huh.
haven't seen you explain how to create this in the video. Is that somewhere in another video, how you actually created what we're looking at?
Oh yeah, that's for our one-on-one guys. So luckily you're in there, so you'll be able to get that background data. But
All
if
right.
anybody else wants to create something like this, you can use tools like ClickFunnels. What's that other one? There's another one out there. It's like a survey builder. So you can use any type of platform like that. But Sean and Aaliyah, luckily you're VIP, so you get the behind the scenes action. But all right, Sean, let's go smarty pants. All right, fill in this blank right here. We'll see if you'll be qualified enough to fill this position. What's your answer? Is it A, B, C, or D? What you got? What you got? I think you're muted.
Just a second. Yeah, I muted and I gotta, let me see. Well, this is already my first test. You gotta make me put my glasses on. Oh, shit.
Are you asking me or Sean?
I'm asking Sean, Mr.
Oh.
Smarty Pants. Let's see what he got.
Let me see. They lived about from here. Oh, I didn't even read the question. Oh, that's already great. Please take time. They live about from here. All right, I already failed.
Which one is it? A, B, C, or D?
They live about from here.
Fill in the blank. You got to fill in the blank.
An hour's drive, an hour drive, an hour driving. An hour's drive.
Is that A?
Hey,
All right.
oh, Jesus Christ, the pressure's on.
We'll keep going. All right, we'll keep going.
House repainted
Keep
every
going.
year. Have you been, do you have?
There you go.
Hey.
Woo! There you go. All right,
Okay.
cool. So
All
you
right.
answered most of the questions right. So as they get them right, they're going to be continued down the process. So this is what we want them to do. Now let's just say, they get the first two right and they just fumble on the next one. They just pick something and it's not right. All right. Thank you for your time. We'll contact you soon. You're automatically booted out. So this is how we make sure that they can't miss any questions. So we want to make sure that they're paying attention and they're actually someone who can communicate effectively. So this is a very important portion of it. And then once they answer those questions, they complete it, they're going to be sent an email, like I just showed you in the screenshot. And then they're going to respond back with the video. And then we're going to prompt them to actually schedule an interview. All right. Any questions? No questions?
What I do, what will on how you created what I'm looking at right here, what's the title of the video in the library?
So this is in the library. So this is a new training I've never done before.
Okay.
And I was able to do this last week. And since I was able to do and have great success with this, that's why I wanted to create a training about it. But I could do more of an in-depth training inside the coaching group. So if we hop on tonight, I can actually do a bit more background on how we set everything up. Because the
Okay.
funnel piece is easy. Because you can I have it already done. So I can just send you the link and you can just plug it into your platform.
Mhm. So as you have different positions that come open, you do different assessments. So like, let's say if I wanted to find someone that was a Go High level expert,
Mhm.
I would tailor my questions to that.
Yep.
Okay, thank you.
What is a workflow? Or explain to me how you would build a funnel. Just like things like that will correlate with the position.
Thank you.
I got you. No question.
No, I don't know if Chris, I don't know if it's more beneficial to be like me or be like Ford, a Ford Motor Company. When he was asked one time, he said, well, you know, you don't seem like the brightest guy. And he says, I don't have to be. All I got to do is press this button and I'll get the brightest guy to come in the room. It's like, I want to almost hire you to do this, but then I don't have the knowledge to do it. I'm out. Gosh. The dilemma.
Yeah. Hey, you do what you have to, right? You do what you have to. But once this thing is running, like I said, you can fill this position real quick and you can really get those tedious things off your plate. And you can also have them go the extra mile for you. Whether it's reaching out to clients, whether it's, sending out gifts or just anything, we just kind of make the job easier so you can focus on what's more important. Righty. So it's kind
I'm
of all I
good.
got. It's kind of all I got. That was a fun one there. Sean got a pop quiz.
Yes, he did. He passed the 2 questions. He was starting to sweat.
Got the pop quiz going. And then what did you say, Leah?
Are we still live on Facebook?
Oh, we're still live. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah. You are shining.
Wait just a minute. I didn't realize we were live.
We are live, baby. We're in the Facebook group right now. There are people watching. Oh yeah. Well, if you don't have any other questions, like I said, it's really, really simple. How we implement everything. We have a call tonight, so if you two want to hop on and get more in depth, we can definitely hop on and do that.
Yes,
But
I'll
if
be there
anybody's
tonight.
watching us, okay, perfect.
thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Now, if anybody's watching a replay, feel free to post any questions you have in the comments. If you want to see the spreadsheet, let me know. I'll post it in the comments too. And then, yeah, we'll see you next week. Cool. Toodles.